Suppose we want to calculate an intake or even an output on a patient. And if we was to list down between a certain set of hours what all they consumed in liquids, so say that they had 7 ounce of tea, they had 12 ounce water, and let's say they had like 15 ounce chicken broth. Or you can just say broth. It don't have to be all this. And let's say they had some Jello, some gelatin. They had 4 ounce of gelatin. I'm gonna call it Jello. And we want to know how much their intake was. If we're calculating their intake, we want to add all these up. So, and that would give me a grand total of ounces. But we want to convert that to milliliters. So you have an option here. We can add it all up, convert at the end, or we can just go ahead and convert each one straight across and be done. Those are 2 options. It's either way you want to go with that. If we was to go ahead and convert right now, what do I know? I know for every 1 ounce, that's 30 milliliters, right? So if I divide 1 ounce by 7 ounce, the ounces reduced, then that's just 7 times 30, which is 210 milliliters. So I'm going to convert this one. I know for every 1 ounce, that's 30 milliliters. Again, 12 ounces divided by 1 ounce is just 12. And then 12 times 30 gives us, and I'm going to use a calculator to double check my math. I know that's terrible. And it's what I thought, 360, yes. Use your calculator only as a tool to check your work. So here we go. The same here, it's in ounce. I know for every 1 ounce it equals 30 milliliters. Again, 15 ounce divided by 1 ounce is 15. 15 times 30, and we can do it over here on the side or double check. So it's 450 milliliters. If you're ever in doubt, check it again. And then here, we're going to convert this 4 ounce to milliliters. Again, I know for every 1 ounce it equals 30 milliliters. 4 ounces divided by 1 ounce leaves me with 4. 4 times 30 is 120 milliliters. Let me erase that right there. And now I'm going to add it all up. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. Let's go ahead and bring our units down. Remember, in adding and subtracting, we can only add, subtract like terms. So they all have to be the same units or we couldn't add them all together. So 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. Carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. And then again, if you just wanted to check your work just to make sure that you're correct, you can add it all up on the calculator. I strongly encourage you to do the math without the calculator. Then add it up, because in real life you're not going to always have time to go run to a calculator. So when you're working with calculations, patients, people, medication, whatever it may be, you need to make sure that you can figure this out without the calculator. And again, right now we're learning, so it's okay to check your work. So my total intake here is 1,140 milliliters. And why is that important? Whenever you're in the health profession, they usually compare the intake versus the output. So if the body is putting out more than it's taking in, that's dangerous. And it's not just important in health, it's also important in your personal life, especially if you're a caregiver If you notice someone's not feeling well and they're putting more out than they're taking in, they can dehydrate. There's multiple things they can do. This is math class though. I'm just kind of giving you a little explanation why input is important. Intake.